Hello YouTube world, welcome back to the channel. Metro Exodus. So excited about this update. It's huge. Again, if you don't want to hear me babble, description box. 2 links I'm going to send so that you can read it on your own if you want. If you want to read along with me, it shouldn't take too long. First thing I want to go to as we read, it's called the Ranger Update or 1.04. At least on PS4. I think it's the same for Xbox and PC. Sometimes update numbers don't always match up. So let's get right into it. New Game Plus, you can tweak the weather, give enemies armor, start with all your weapons. Let's get into it. So the first big patch, they call it the Ranger Update, sorry, has arrived. It promises to improve performance, squash bugs, add Ukrainian localization, provides more support for RTX cards if you're on PC. But the headline attraction, as it says here, is the New Game Plus mode, available once you complete the game for the first time. Lets you start a new playthrough with all your weapons and attachments you unlock the first time around, saving you all the time you might otherwise have spent looking around for that junk, as well as accessing this. You'll be able to customize the game with a bunch of little modes. So you can choose when you start a game. I mean, I could have shown you, but it's so simple. When you choose New Game Plus, it, like the prompt is right there. You can choose My Weapons, which is just that. It allows you to start with all the weapons and attachments found in the last playthrough. Weapons are granted after freeing Anna in Moscow. Starting weapons will be the last loadout that was set in the previous end game save. All other weapons and attachments previously unlocked will be available in the Aurora Workbench Armory, first encountered in the Volga. Player armor / wrist upgrades do not carry over, but you do get the compass, right? Whether it's New Game Plus or not. I remember doing chapter selection, going back to the beginning, and I already had my compass, even though I think that thing is useless. You can choose one weapon. It reduces your weapon slots to 1. Any weapon can be used in this slot, but you can only take 1 with you. Manage this by swapping weapons in the field or by using the workbench. Crossbow, you can actually start with the crossbow at the beginning of the game in addition to normal weapon progression. Yermak gives the player the crossbow after the jammer scene in Moscow. Backpack limitations, you can choose to have it so that crafting in the backpack is disabled and you may only use the workbench. Only weapon modifications allowed in the backpack. Then again, you could just not use it unless there's a trophy attached to it, which I don't know because I don't care about trophies. Armored enemies, human NPCs, are upgraded by 1 level of armor across the game if applicable. Tougher creatures have thicker hide across the game because a lot of those enemies, they do die pretty quickly. It's a hard game. It's not like an easy game, but killing the people is pretty easy. Human NPCs use explosives more often. Real-time weather changes the game's natural day and night cycle from 2 hours to actual 24 real hours for complete immersion, which I'm going to do because I want to do daytime. I hate nighttime. And the daytime's going to last so long that by the time it gets dark, I'll have probably found a bunk bed to sleep in. Bad weather. Fog, rain, snow, and sandstorm conditions occur more frequently where applicable. Radiation forever. Additional radiation zones will appear across some levels, making the gas mask more important. Iron mode fully disables the save system. Progress is only saved between levels, and you can add developer commentary. Green tape players throughout the game will be available to play developer commentary about the area in which it is found. So that's on one website, and on the other one adds a little bit more, which is why I do these videos. All my video game updates, it's funny, of all the video games I post, these are the videos that get the most views but the most dislikes. But I don't care, it's not a popularity contest. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do this, because sometimes finding patch updates is a bit annoying. It could be simple, like just type in Metro Exodus 1.04, you'll get stuff. But there's a lot of times you're not going to get all the information in one spot, like over here. What's different about this one is there was a gamma issue on Xbox One. That's been addressed. Controller responsiveness has been addressed. Controller light support on PS4, many other performance improvements and bug fixes. I do find the control on the PS4, wow, much better. That wasn't shown in the other website I just showed you. Console specific, so I'm assuming that means PS4 and both Xbox. Added the possibility to change the motion blur intensity. Added additional options to fully disable the HUD in Ranger Hardcore. Fixed performance issues when driving the car in Caspian. Fixed performance issue when Yermak instructs Artyom to cross the courtyard in Moscow. Xbox One specific. Keyboard and mouse support. That's huge. But that wasn't mentioned in that other website. And I lost my spot. Oh, there we go. Added a video option on Xbox One to switch color space to fix dark gamma issues on Xbox. Fix subtitles from the intro sequence. PS4 specific. Added the DualShock controller light support for PS4. Added the option to select Brazilian Portuguese subtitles for SIEE regions. Just overall general performance improvements. There's been a karma system improvement, because there was some sketchy times where I was being attacked and then I would kill them and then I got bad karma. I'm like, what? General localization fixes and improvements. Added automatic attachments. Highest rank magazine for the Valve in Caspian and Tega. Added additional limitations for photo mode and some cutscenes to prevent issues. Added additional volume slider specific to voiceover dialogue. Changed the cost for cleaning weapons and reader difficulty to free. Disabled melee kill/stun during combat and hardcore difficulties. The full patch notes that include the bug. Apparently it can be seen here. See, when you look for, I'm not going to go through this. When you look for game patches, I want to mention this again. Isn't it funny that usually you won't find, like, I find this with like Battlefield games, Call of Duty games could be notorious for that. Sometimes you have to go to Twitter, sometimes you have to go to their homepage, sometimes you have to go in the subset and some type of forum. It's always convoluted. It's never just like in your face, easy. I don't know. It's really funny. But see, here they did it, patch notes, but this didn't come up. This did not come up when I Googled it. I had to find the link through another website, so I just think that's funny. See, improved controller responsiveness, which I do find. Better dead zone. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're not going to go through this because we've already gone through it. See, Ranger patch notes. PlayStation, it's 1.04, but for Xbox One worldwide, it's 1.0.2.0, which is why I'm going to have to add that in my tags for my video. But anyways, you don't need to know that. Anyhow, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I'll make sure when you play the game, there's no New Game Plus for you. You start naked, you get nothing. There's no bonuses. You don't get your attachments, you get nothing. You're screwed. And you always get radiation. That's what you get. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, well, of course, that'd be great. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye now.